here, and today we are doing part 2 to what if Deku could use chakra. So they start the fitness exam with the 50-meter dash. Deku uses the flying rising jutsu and gets 0.1 seconds. Everyone's jaw drops. Then the standing long jump. Deku used the flying rising jutsu. Aizawa thinks that Deku's quirk was just meant for those tests. Then the sit-ups. Deku uses 1 for all 50% and uses some Ninetales chakra. He destroys that test. Then the grip strength. Deku uses the Chidori around his hand and destroys the machine. Then the repeated side steps. Deku uses 1 for all 50% and Ninetales chakra. He crushes everyone. And then the distance run. Deku uses the flying rising jutsu and then gets the highest score and meets everyone. Last, the ball throw. Deku is going to use a mix of Chidori and Rasengan. So I'm going to say he says lightning Rasengan or whatever, and gets 1 million meters. So Deku comes first, but Mr. Aizawa doesn't expel anyone because Deku is so powerful they couldn't stand a chance. Now we're going to do Deku versus Bakugo. Deku is not afraid of Bakugo, so he thinks of a strategy to beat Bakugo. Then when Bakugo tries to attack him, Deku uses Sage Mode, regular Ninetales chakra. Deku uses a Rasengan and knocks out Bakugo. Then they go to fight Ida. Then Uraraka and Deku go to fight Ida. Deku then uses the Chidori behind Ida while Uraraka was distracting Ida. Then they win all their matches. All the other matches are still the same. Now the USJ. The portal opens. Then Deku sees this and thinks it's a test and uses a kunai with an explosion like sign or paper explosion. It's an explosion and defeats half the villains already. And then says, can this test be over now? And Aizawa says this isn't a test and tells Deku to go get the teachers. He gets to UA and tells them that real villains are there. He gets there way before All Might and beats some villains with Aizawa. Then he sees Tomura pin Aizawa. Then he attacks Tomura, but Nomu gets in the way. Then Deku uses some Ninetales chakra and still can't beat him. He uses 4 tails and 50% of 1 for all, and then overpowers Nomu and sent him flying. All Might just got there and sees Deku defeat Nomu, and everyone knew that Nomu was powerful and strong. And then they see Deku defeat Nomu with ease, and All Might knew that he was going to struggle with it. Deku is always wondering where the powerful people are, and then when he realized there's no one there, he gets disappointed because he wants an actual challenge. Deku is stronger than All Might. So then is the sports festival. First, the race. Deku uses some of Kurama's chakra, Ninetales, and uses 8% of 1 for all and gets first place. Then the cavalry battle. Deku's team is Uraraka, Tokoyami, and Shoji. I think that's the character Shoji with the doubly arms. Their strategy is to hide in Shoji's arms, and Dark Shadow would be sticking out with Kurama's chakra as a shield around them. So they win with 10 million points. Next, Deku versus Shinzo. Ojiro told him about Shinzo, and Deku's smarter, so he won't react with that, and he really doesn't care what other people think. With one punch, one punch. He beats Shinso with one punch. All other matches are the same. Then Deku versus Todoroki. Deku does the flying rising jutsu behind Todoroki and does a Chidori in Todoroki's back. Todoroki gets damaged, and he's the first person he's the second person that doesn't get knocked out by the Chidori. Deku uses the Sharingan. And yes, Deku is an Uchiha. I just thought of that it would be cool if he had the Sharingan in like the Mangekyo Sharingan. Then Deku uses some of Kuruma's chakra and uses a smoke bomb, then a giant Rasengan, and wins. Then Deku versus Ida. Against Ida, he uses the Sharingan and can see all of Ida's moves clearly and can dodge every single one. Then Ida uses Reciprocal Burst, but Deku can't see his movements, so he uses Sage Mode, and it is way faster, and he can see way better. So he's faster than Ida, and uses a giant Rasengan and does a ton of damage. And uses a giant Rasengan and does a ton of damage. And Deku with his amazing speed pushes Ida out of the ring. Last, Bakugo versus Deku. To start, Deku uses a tail of the 9 tails. Deku uses Earth Style Mud Wall. Jutsu goes to the top of the wall, uses 6 water bullets and then 6 air bullets from the air bullet jutsu. Then he uses Fireball Jutsu, then Phoenix Fire Jutsu, then Water Dragon Jutsu, and completely knocks out Bakugo. And Deku wins. Deku is much darker, and his hero costume has many kunais and shurikens, and wears a dark suit. And Deku isn't like the one in the original, so Deku comes in first in every single test, in every single thing for the UA Sports Festival. So for the internships, they're all the same except Deku. He doesn't need to go see Gran Torino's because Gran Torino's Heroes Agency or to Night Eye, and that I think he's gonna go to Night Eye's agency, and that is where we are going to end this episode. See you in the next one. Bye.